Welcome to week 4 NFL wrap up with me and my dog Loki. Yes, we're doing this today. I just want to talk about a few games. First, I want to talk about the Atlanta game. Welcome back, Atlanta, to the scoring column, and welcome back to the winning column. Atlanta 34 over the Commanders 27. Kyle Pitts had one of the best games of his season so far with 70 yards and a touchdown. I saw this stat. It was a sad stat saying that Pitts is on pace to have 63 catches, 871 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Last year's numbers, it would beat last year's numbers, but it was 602 yards and 4 TDs last season. What are y'all doing over there with him? Y'all should be the quadruplets because y'all have a young core. Penix, Bijan, London, and Pitts, the quadruplets. Because all of them work together as a team on Sunday, that's how they won. Because all of them played a factor in the game. So why aren't we using him more? Why is he just getting 70 yards? Why does Bijan have more receiving yards than him? I'm not saying it's a horrible thing, but I'm just asking questions. What y'all doing with Pitt or what not? I've said this before. Atlanta, use him. You didn't draft him just to be a blocker and a model, did you? Just asking. Because it doesn't make sense. Moving on to the Chiefs and Ravens. I'm going to be honest with you. I was very disappointed in this game. And it wasn't really with either fault because Ravens missing 7 defensive players. So guess what? Patrick took advantage of it, which he should have. And they won that game 37-20. Mahomes, 270 yards, 4 TDs, looking like his old self. Jackson, 147 yards, and he ended up with a minor injury and left the game. He ended up with a TD, interception, and 3 sacks. Bringing down Lamar Jackson is huge. So to get 3, big up to the Chiefs. But the run game, can we talk about the run game? Can we talk about why Henry, 4 weeks, first game over 100 yards, and he hasn't seen an over 100 yards since? He's had 23 yards. Last week he had 50 yards, and this week we had 42. Has the league figured out Derrick Henry? Are those knees not Megan Thee Stallion knees anymore? You know, I got questions because, like I said, you have Derrick Henry, and he's not even getting over 50 yards in the last 3 games. Even on the other side, we have Pachenko and Hunt. And neither side had a run game. It was horrible. I was bored. I'm not even going to lie. Moving on. Eagles and Bucks. Eagles won that one 31-25. Buccaneers all season have been coming back in the third and fourth quarters, the second half, each and every game, but the Eagles held them off. What helped the Eagles? Very first series, block punt, return for a touchdown. A fake tush push, and that Saquon just walked on in for the TD. But I'm gonna be honest, Hurts looks mediocre. And he's not a mediocre quarterback, but he looks mediocre. 130 yards, 2 TDs. 130? 15 for 24. Mayfield, 22 for 40. He had 2 TDs and an interception. Hurts was leading. Again, another situation. Why is Saquon not leading that team? Why is Hurts leading in rushing? Please explain to me why these big bang players are getting out rushed by their quarterbacks. Congratulations to the Giants and Dart for getting their first win of the season versus the Chargers, 21-18. I saw somebody, some saying Dart, his incredible game. I'll give it to part of it to him because he only had 111 yards and a touchdown. Herbert went 23 for 41, 203 yards. He didn't look bad. He didn't look any better. He had 2 interceptions. Hampton ran all over New York. 128 yards in TD. Yasha just kept giving the ball to him. Just run it down their throats, especially because Neighbors went down, and if you saw it, you automatically knew it was an ACL injury, how he grimaced and he held his knee. I hope he's speedy recovery because that looked gross. Like immediately when I saw him go down, I knew he was done for the season. And that sucks because he is a really good player. But again, just mediocre quarterback play. Dolphins and Jets. Dolphins won despite losing their top wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. If you saw that, your leg is not supposed to go that direction. Not at all. He ended up getting diagnosed with multiple ligaments torn. One was ACL and a dislocated knee. He has undergone surgery already for it, from what I'm hearing. Fields, I guess, the Dolphins only win because there's another team just as crappy as them playing against them. Fields 20 for 27, 226 yards, 1 TD, and 2 sacks. He led with 81 rushing yards. Well, Bryce Hall, he had 81 as well. So it was basically a tie. Tua, 17 for 25, 177 yards, 2 TDs, a chin, 99 yards, and a TD. Dolphins defense kept them in the game. And the last game I'm going to talk about is that Denver versus Bengals. And the only reason I'm talking about it is because Dobbins got 101 yards last night. Did y'all know that was the first 100-yard rusher for Denver in 2 years? Exactly. That's exactly how I felt, Loki. He said it. What have y'all been doing up there? Bo Nix, 326 yards, 2 TDs, and an interception. I like Bo Nix, and I've been rooting for Bo Nix, and I still think he has more to come. Browning, 14 for 25, 125 yards. Before I go, I have been seeing rumors that Rex Ryan said some things about Sanders, and they said Sanders says he's ready, but he's not ready. Like, he's not taking notes. He's not in the front row of the quarterback room asking questions. He's just kind of, I guess, hoping it's going to be given to him. And that's probably why we haven't seen him. Get your shit together. We're not in Colorado no more. Your dad's not the coach anymore. If Rex Ryan tells you to shut up and go get your shit, I believe it because Rex Ryan is just that blunt of a person. So I believe him. On that note, I will see you guys next week. And again, my opinion, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. If you do like it, great. See you guys next week. Peace.